Hey guys, so I'm back. Working on this stuffed meatloaf. And I have the mashed potatoes all mashed and ready to go inside of it. So what I did with those is I put some chives, about a fourth of a cup of chives, about a fourth of a cup of bacon bites, garlic, cream cheese, sour cream. I put about a half a cup of sour cream and a half a stick of butter and a half a stick of cream cheese in it. And those are called refrigerator potatoes because they refrigerate longer than regular potatoes. I think because you're using sour cream and cream cheese instead of milk. Milk tends to spoil faster than cream cheese and sour cream. And they are really good. And I put some garlic in there too. And I got my meat here going. That's all thawed out. I added about a cup and a half. I added an extra half a cup of the stuffing mix. I like to use stovetop stuffing instead of just plain breadcrumbs inside of mine. And then I got my onions sauteed. I'm going to add those. I also added some of these onions and garlic, sauteed onions and garlic to the potatoes and mix those up very well. I'm going to add some more chives to the hamburger mixture. Also going to add garlic and Italian seasoning. Yes, I put like a teaspoon of pretty much every seasoning that I have in the house. Not a teaspoon of everything because, of course, salt will like kill people if you ate that much. I just put a little bit of the salted stuff, like anything that has salt in it. I put probably a quarter of the amount in there that I do like with everything else. So I got all my seasonings in there. Got the breadcrumb mixture, stuffing mixture in there. Have not added the eggs yet. We'll do that shortly. I'm just going to mix this stuff first. And just mix it up like how you make regular meatloaf. Excuse me. And set your oven to 400. Once that's all mixed together good, the seasoning and the breadcrumbs, you can add your eggs, use your hands or whatever you want to use. I'm going to put 3. And I'm also going to put bacon bites in this, just because my husband loves bacon. My kids love bacon. And I got a big container of bacon bites from the grocery store for $2, so. So I'll put all that stuff together, mix it all up nice. Hey Donnie. Hey Savannah. My phone's probably lagging. You need help, honey?
No.
You got it? Mix that all up there good. And then, what was I going to add? Oh. Watch out, honey. This is my own recipe. I am. I'm going to add a little bit here and there. Different things.
They can't see it.
Worcestershire sauce. About a teaspoon of that. Of course, we need ketchup and mustard in the mix. And I know a lot of people don't like ketchup and mustard, but you won't taste it. I swear. I've had people eat my stuff that hate like everything pretty much that I put in my
No mustard, Mom.
food.
Just ketchup.
And they don't even know that it's in there.
I like mustard, but I just want ketchup.
Like my son. So you just mix that all good. It's not even going to look like any of it's in there because it's going to be so mixed up. There's still a couple frozen chunks in here. Oh, you fell over. No, come back. There you go. We are not only onion people here, but we are also cheese and bacon people. I'm not as much of a bacon fan as the rest are, but we're going to put about a half a cup of cheese into the meat. And yes, I told you guys before that I was going to put it in the center too. So yes, this is going to be a very yummy meatloaf. And I will show you. You can't see any of the mustard, eggs, ketchup, nothing. You can't even tell it's in there once it's all mixed up good. If you're doing it properly, if you mixed up good, you won't be able to see it. It just gives it a little extra flavoring. Gives it a little tangy, a little sweet, not too sweet.
Oh.
Hey, Leslie.
Hey, Leslie.
And where is it? And see, can you tell that I put the mustard and ketchup in there? So that's what you want your hamburger mixture to look like. This is what my mashed potatoes look like. So those, and it's ready to be put together. So you're going to want parchment paper or wax paper, either one. Parchment paper is easier because you could just cook it right with it. Hey, Phil. So, and I got my loaf pan. So I don't know if this is gonna all fit in one, so I might have to make two.
Mommy,
What?
can I not put the flour?
I don't care if you want the flour. So what we are going to do, we are going to put this down and flatten it out. I'm going to put the meat down, flatten it up, and then roll it up. No, don't. You don't know how to do it right now. Stop. There you go. Sorry about that. Kids.
Mom said I can make it before.
And if this doesn't fit in that pan, I'm just going to put it in a cake pan. The cake pan works just as good. And it'll still stay in the shape that I want it to stay in. So, and it actually doesn't take that long to cook. The process of making it is longer than anything. But it's still worth it. And like I said, you can stuff this with anything that you want. I wish I had some rice cauliflower, because like I said, I didn't want to do carbs today. Because when I woke up, I was two more pounds down. And I really don't want to gain those back. Not saying that just eating this is going to make it come back, but still. Or eating that damn whoopie. A whoopie pie that I made. Now I'll show you how you want your meat to look before you put the whatever stuffing is going to be in the middle. So underneath this parchment paper, I have a it's like the perfect length cutting board of how long I want the meat to be. So I'm just gonna make it as long as that, and hope it still fits in the pan. I can't remember if this is the one that I used or not. The last time I made this to make it fit. But we'll see. Like I said, not a big deal. If it don't fit in this loaf pan, I'll just put it in a cake pan. Still turns out good. Still turns out beautiful if you're looking for a presentation. It'll still be like in a loaf shape. You do not have to have a loaf pan to make a loaf shape. Just saying. Also, what works really good for this in particularly, because it's kind of cool to cut it and stuff, is those round cake pans. For like a pineapple upside down, a bundt cake, I think it is. A bundt cake pan. The ones with the circle thing in the middle. Those work really good. Two, really kind of fun to make with those. Okay, so I got my meat spread out to where I want it. And this is what it's going to look like. Right here. See that? Alright. It's about a ½ inch thick. But so that is what you want it to look like. And then we are going to put down first a layer of cheese. Again, this stuff is so really good, and it's really super easy to make. It's a little time consuming, but it's so well worth it. Everybody loves it. I can guarantee everybody will love it in your house. Everybody loves it in mine. And now we got the cheese down, we're going to layer the potatoes, and I'll show you what it looks like before I roll it up, as we're gonna roll it. It's okay if you don't use all your potatoes. Just use them for a side. And this is really honestly one dish all in one, because you get your potatoes and your meat. And you know, all you would really have to have is a side, like maybe some carrots or something. I've even, honestly, and my son doesn't know this because he hates carrots, but I've shredded carrots before and put it in the middle, and he liked it. You can put any kind of vegetable you want in the middle. I really like it with rice cauliflower. I don't have none tonight, like I said. Otherwise, I would have did it that way. I showed you guys a little low carb, but instead of the potatoes, doing it like that with the potatoes, you could do that with the riced or mashed cauliflower. So same thing, just used mashed cauliflower instead.
I'm gonna eat it from up there. I need them all.
Okay.
Yeah,
So, show you what you want it to look like. Just like that, kind of like a cake. And then we're going to put another layer of cheese on that. Yes, I said another layer of cheese. Or you could do a layer of mushrooms and then another layer of cheese. I don't have the mushrooms, so it's just the cheese. Alright. Now, that's a little too long. Now we are just going to fold it up on itself.
Fold it up.
Pat it down, roll back the paper, and it'll be, I'll show you what you want it to look like. Like that. Then you're going to continue to roll this up more. So roll it up, and it'll be like a Swiss roll. I'll show you. Very easy. Now I'm blurry. Just set them on my lens. It works better with wax paper. I don't know what happened to my wax paper. The whole rolling process works better with the wax paper. Just because the parchment paper likes to fall apart when it gets wet. So, okay, you ready? This is done being rolled up. Alright? See that? Rolled up. Now, on top of this, we are going to add more cheese and the ketchup on top, like the traditional. But we are going to put this whole thing right in the, you might want to close in the ends a little bit, which I'm doing that right now, closing in the ends. So if you're scared of it falling apart, if you pick just it up by itself, which I don't ever do, I'm terrified it's going to fall apart. So just, and I did, I made it to the perfect size. So just pick it right up, set it right in there, roll it on off. Awesome, good job, baby. Okay, it's gone. It's in. And I'm going to add some cheese, or ketchup first, then cheese. Lily, you're making the floor very, very wet. You have to. Or you can put barbecue sauce too. Done barbecue sauce. Done spaghetti sauce. Ketchup, the traditional ketchup. And then another layer of cheese on top. And I still have leftover stuff in the bowl. So I'll probably make some more in another pan, maybe a square pan. And I will show you what the finished product looks like before we put it in the oven. So that is my beautiful stuffed meatloaf. So, thanks for watching. And my thing is all blurry. Sorry about that. Anyways, so we will put this in the oven for, let's see, maybe about a half an hour. We will check it and see if it's done after that. If not, we'll put it in for another 10-15 minutes. And that should be about it. 45 minutes max on 400 should be all you need to cook this. It's not hard. Very easy. Doesn't take super long to cook. It might even take less time than that. Maybe about 20 minutes. All depends on how hot your oven runs. I know it says 400 degrees, but I think some are hotter than that. Because some just take a lot less time than others to cook something on the same temperature. But anyways, I am going to put this in the oven. And I will cook it. And I will post pictures on Facebook later. Thank you all for watching. I'm going to post this video, save this video, and post it on YouTube. And I will share links. And if y'all can go subscribe, like, share, get me 1,000 subscribers so I can go live on YouTube also. I would greatly appreciate that. Yeah. You can watch the full video, Dwayne, in a little bit after I finish doing this. Alright, you guys, have a great night. Love, peace. Bye, guys.